Survivors of the Florida school shooting are taking their demands for gun control directly to the people in power. Last night, students and parents confronted Senator Marco Rubio about why the type of rifle used by the gunman has not been outlawed.
If I believed that that law would have prevented this from happening, I would support it. But I want to explain to you why it would not.
Senator Rubio was booed for his response to a father who lost his daughter last week at Marjorie Stoneman Douglas High School.
That town hall meeting on live TV followed a very emotional meeting at the White House in the afternoon. Other students and parents spoke directly to President Trump, asking him to lead an effort to change gun culture in this country.
The president offered a series of possible remedies, including one controversial idea, letting teachers carry guns. He'll continue the school safety debate today, meeting with state and local officials. Margaret Brennan is at the White House. Margaret, good morning.
Good morning. It was an extraordinary gesture to bring cameras into the room with the grieving, and it shows the president is hearing the outcry and is willing to at least consider taking action.
I want to listen, and then after I listen, we're going to get things done.
One by one, survivors of school shootings and their family members shared their pain.
And I'm pissed, because my daughter I'm not going to see again.
I lost a best friend, who's practically a brother.
People are dying, and we have to stop this.
And I'm just begging for a change. We need a change.
Andrew Pollack lost his 18-year-old daughter, Meadow, in the Florida shooting.
My daughter has no voice. She was murdered last week, and she was taken from us. Shot 9 times on the 3rd floor. We, as a country, failed our children.
Pollack asked for more school security, but said it's not about gun laws. Senior Sam Zeif, whose best friend died in the massacre, wondered why it was so easy to buy an AR-15, the assault rifle used by the shooter.
I don't understand why I could still go in a store and buy a weapon of war.
As for possible solutions, President Trump focused on strengthening background checks, increasing mental health services, and even arming school staff.
If you had a teacher who was adept at firearms, they could very well end the attack very quickly.
This is my son, Daniel.
Mark Barden lost his 6-year-old son just over 5 years ago in the Sandy Hook Elementary School massacre.
School teachers have more than enough responsibilities right now than to have the awesome responsibility of lethal force to take a life.
It did make a difference. They needed to hear it from us students.
Now we're leaving it up to him to make the change that we need.
After meeting with the president, CBS News spoke with some of the students who said listening is not enough.
He heard our cries, and he talked to us, and I think he understood where we were coming from, but the NRA wasn't there.
Zeif said arming teachers is not the answer.
This is a problem because guns were brought into our school. Why would it make sense to bring more guns into school?
Now take a look at a picture captured by a photographer in the room who saw the handwritten notes that the president carried with him to prompt empathy. Questions like, what can we do to make you feel safe? And simply, I hear you. Now that appeared to be the president's main message.
That's exactly right. Margaret, thank you so much.